Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
I never want to settle. I never want to be like just happy with where I'm at. Like I always want to be going for better. So like that's all I'm at.
Listening as my grip slipping on life, different in the dark, but still skipping through light. Hand trembling as I grip and rip on the mic, dip out of sight. If time keeps on slipping, then I'ma slip through the night in hopes I cope with what I hold close to my heart as I remain in the dark, wondering why it's hard to depart with thoughts so grim and filled with despair. Copping some Jordans while I'm catching some air. Not that anyone cares, but I'm still swishing y'all stay tripping while I'm day tripping through different places with different faces. Heads been in different spaces. Cases I'm still impatient, been waiting for someone able to stay in and tell me I'm amazing, but no one's trying to work an unpaid vacation. I bleed hard work, see y'all ethic and plead my regiments free on purpose and sow my seed on surfaces seemingly unclean. Seem obscene, but that's the dream I dreamt since 3 years in. Seem a threat because I keep my friends close and enemies closer. Got me a 4-leaf clover. 4 years over now, I'm golden like the girls all older that require a shoulder to lean on. No free Randy I dream on, no daydream believer I keep on. It's been breezy since a young and still was hooked on phonics. As a teen they got me hooked on Chronic by Dr. Dre. I cop the saving now, they pray I change my ways, but I'ma stay on the path of rap until I'm fading away. God is my saving grace, I swear that I paved the way. Cause I wanna fly, it's do or die. I exemplify my extra eye because I see what most don't. Most of y'all think that I'm stone cold, but it ain't that simple. Go from Gollum to Smeagol, and as we sing we the people, you'll see me fly like an eagle. Because the time goes by, still wondering why I can't fly. I try so damn hard, but it's no use. We riding on that future high, watch as I try to get by and rap about all the shit that I've been through. I've been slipping with time, different with rhyme. With my dividends, I just do what I gotta do to follow on through and succeed. Aim to please the masses, waiting for style untouched. I rhyme tough, but seeing smooth like sealing the cut. Doing donuts in the parking lot cause I'm so rough. When I'm back home, I'm listening to Power of Love. Back to the future high, I'm back and I'm super fly. Cause rap had to prove its prime, I'm optimist with the rhymes. And I'll be transforming until the day I die. So sublime, sitting in limelights. Waiting until the time's right, waiting to get my rhymes tight. Saving myself a prime time Tonight Show. Alan Carson, Conan Fallon and Leno, they tell me I'm special, but when saying shit is your job, I don't know what to believe. If only shit's the dream, then it's hopeless to achieve something that can't be grasped. I got my hands on rap, do what I can to get bad on it like Jackson in '87. My brethren have set attentions, what I've been obsessed with since 2011. Sending these questions above my head up in heaven, asking the big man if I'm ready to elevate, become a higher being with higher meaning to all of this. Should I go and call it quits, or did saying this dampen all of it? My chances of seeing my ancestors and family that I never met, cause I've been grinding since 2010. No wonder I've been under all the stress I've been in, and this is only the beginning. Last take was just a warm-up. Listen as I'm winning the game with limited shortcuts. I've been in control with no wall path. You can't delete my rap, cause I achieve every dream when I make rap. I'm a legend in the making, regardless of what I'm saying. So stay around and you'll see the game that I'm playing. Cause I know this shit, I'm pro at this, no hope left kid. Cause I'ma stomp out any opponent who don't know who this is. This is just an MC, so don't attempt to test me. I'll end any motherfucker trying to match my speed. My hustle, I bleed for the love you giving me. Please don't take me for granted, cause I'ma wreck it so damn effortlessly. I planned this from the jump, fresh out my creative slump. 21 to infinity, 905's where I come from. This is Saga born and raised, so don't be afraid. I scoped the game and turned dope's hopes to shame. I'm in a farther lane with a higher form, and made this shit to prove to you fools that now there's two kings who hold reign supreme, keeping the dream alive. Seems like rap's been free of style for quite a while. With my tongue out, I'm balling like Jordan back in his prime. I believe I can fly, I believe I can fly. With my tongue out, balling like Jordan back in his prime. I believe I can fly, 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 said I believe I can fly.
Slow down, son. You think you ought to get a little sleep first?
You know, I've been thinking about it. After all that, I'm just gonna get really, really high. Just like you, Dad.
When you're finished with that, I suppose you're gonna fly, huh?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna get high.
All right.
I hit the blunt like James, there's no front, no game. Straight from the jump I claimed I'm number one. No way, no how, no way around. My favorite sound, a spliff as it's lit in my mouth. I'm innocent until found guilty and wild. Tripping out right now has got me thinking. If anybody was accepting of me, I'd have an in with all my visions of a better future and better use of a thoroughly confused youth whose hands been held too long to comprehend what's the truth. We all lazy, thinking we maybe have what it takes to make it big, but all we do is bum around and act like little kids, and that explains why all we made to show how far we've come is fucking lame. Gotta get me a legacy before God lets me rest in peace. I'm a threat when I ret the beat, so of course I'm especially ready for anything you bitches throw me. The old me wouldn't have told you this, but that's why the old me ain't the only me in the biz. There's only me in this situation, so riddle me this. If 1 of 5 kids grows to be a hooligan, what use is trying to make a fool of him if he's aware he won't get fooled again? Asking me who's the boss, hold a finger up in the sky. Ask me who had it all, let it linger until it dies. Till I die, I'ma try everything in my power to do it all, improve my calling. I'm here to reclaim my hour. In the front of the way, I lead the pack on a hunt. Hit the blunt like James, and then I'm back where I wanted. I beat the punk-ass lames, now I'm batting 100. And now I'm stunning on youngins who thought they weren't just underlings under me and the rest. Still in the soul.connect, still hung up on old regrets. And nets is after nets, it's helpless, and yet I carry on my way with no wayward son. If I can't love myself, I can't save my young. So of course I'm still developing my force, so I could get me a horse in this race of rap and endorsements, forcing this message down the throats of the new. If you wanna do it right, you gotta follow shit through. Stick with your guns, but innovate. Sip with the puns, I've been ashamed. This isn't a cause for different claims and sinful ways to take the place of doing what's right. Doing some new shit, taking off the night to write a little more music. But when I hit that inevitable block, while I'm writing my thoughts down, I'll never let loss crown me. Kin of the lost found a new way to floss on all your haters by juggling what I got and putting it all on the table. Call me James cause I'm blunt.
My life is brilliant, my love is pure. I saw an angel, of that I'm sure. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Nope, they can't stand me. Hope they all hand me. Dope to be handy. Jokes like free Randy. Nobody give a fuck about NMC. Nobody give a fuck about me. Nobody give a fuck. That tape he done released was as uninteresting as listening to paint dry. I'd have a better time if he had someone else to stay by. I narrate over the beats he stole from 8 guys and 1 girl, whether he credited them or not. I hate the state he claims to stay in, cause every low is just another high. Spitting over lo-fi doesn't make him a dope guy. He's just another lost soul, claiming that he got flow when all his jokes as old as Danny DeVito, Marlon Brando, Robert De Niro, and Harlan Ellison. He's Edison with the game and brings a light among the darkness. No gun carrying or gun slaughter, no sons marrying daughters, just unwavering songs made by slaving up away in the booth, making a statement with truth. Maybe unforgivable, but listen close and tell me if you can hear the solemn hardness calling when I say what I do. Explain the concept of the train I rode to anyone who refused to take it in. I made it in. They say they spend enough of their precious time waiting for something that they could favorite, and that the shit ain't that. I hope you hate this track and every other track I make, cause I ain't taking them back. Nope, they can't stand me. Hope they all hand me. Dope to be handy. Jokes like free Randy. Nobody gave a fuck about NMC. Nobody gave a fuck about me.
Fuck what show he's on. I'll fuck this motherfucker up, man. Hey, Ray!
Hello, Marshall.
Fucking problem here, buddy? Would you like to fuck me? Is that what this is?
I get it, man. What's going on?
Would you like me to fucking bend over for you right now? No.
No, man.
Let me layer over that, Jeremiah.
Whacking the whack rappers trying to act like they clap back, and reactors acting all negative when they incentive irrelevant, like the sentences that they spitting if we could call them that. I call them how I see them, and all that I see is whack. See what's whack, and here's the fact of the matter at hand. Cash is at its highest demand, so any rappers trying to land themselves a grand deal can't deal with a plan. Granddads can't manage to snag it with pocket magic like Copperfield. Cop a real brain cell. If it ain't smell like genius, it ain't made well, and only few can identify what pure sublime's like. I'm sure your rhyme's tight and it's great and all, but maybe call your mom a little more so she don't think you're a hand toss. Molotov, feeding fire to flames if you're calling moth. Doing quality improv when all you really is fucking lame. That's why I rap to put you all to shame. All in the same, this is all in my brain. See, I'm a quick-witted sit spitter, quick with a different shit in it. If innocence had a face, pretty confident that I spit in it. An unspoken, no-holds-barred son of a bitch who your wifey refuses to like cause she might be into idiots. I'm a dumbass kid, grown woman stone eyes. Should come to no surprise that I spit as strong as this. I come from diss raps and freestyle Fridays with MC Jin. Now I'm an MC repping the East and Asia while feasting on sin. Please let us begin the session that we call the second. If the first one was nowhere, the third one's the ending. I like my stories with an open and close. And when I'm hoping these hoes go and propose, they take the pose and show us all those boobies. Sue me, I'm a beta trying to be alpha. I'll forget all my problems later. I stated me and Malcolm. Me and Malcolm been in the middle for too long. Time we make them sing a different song. I sing along. I got hoes in different area codes. And by hoes I mean I'm all alone. Everywhere that I go. If this what crippling depression is, man, I hope I never learn my lesson. Cause I'm best when I'm upset and shit. And I know I don't got a spot up in heaven.
Shit is heavy.
Getaway, 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 let it straight from these naysayers. Do-gooders and failed players who didn't play the game right. Disappeared in the night like me. I bet the outcome of this album be very, very enlightening. Before we ignite things, letting you know that I write real shit. But that's besides it, the point is, while my flow is a dopest, I had to get away for a while so I could refocus back up on the come up. Whether you run up on me, know that I'm done loving and leaving. So fuck it, there's no retreating. Come at me, no Twitter fingers, I'm snapping off. And this beat like I'm trapping off. Don't call me Travis Scott, but all the magic in my rapping comes from hating these frauds. So pass me a Molotov, cause I'm about to set it off. And this bitch dropping mad science like I was Isaac Asimov. No acid on my tongue, spitting like Chance did, making more waves lately than David Hasselhoff. Stone cold pneumonia, so thrown, I'm gone, fed up with being fed lies, wondering where their heads lie. Nowadays everywhere they look to dead side. Figured why stick around, so I finally left my bedside.
Bitch.
Please don't hold the wall. Chasing after me's a bad idea, baby, so don't follow. Switch keys, please don't get involved. Find a new place to do things. Know it's a lot to swallow, but trust, I know what's best. Running's my best bet, so best led to believe you'd be better somewhere else. So get going, get leaving like me. Meet again another day, but till then, please remember me. Yeah.
Getaway, 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 yeah. Getaway, 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 yeah.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I don't know. Look, oh, maybe we should just take a break.
Okay, fine. You're right. Let's take a break.
A break from us.
Innocence and eventful evenings with preconceived believers who seem ill-content with how the stealer went into the EP. See me fleeing the scene to be with she who only we know would never be free if she chose to be with me. Just ask what people have said, the people I've met agree. Any girl who winds up with me finds they've been given the world, so they get bored and don't feel forced to try and keep it together. Whether or not they have it real, they still prefer to be separate. Guess that's how it goes. I guess I can't propose if she had chose a life of hoes. Pros didn't match to the cons. As I catch her moving on, I swallow my pride, wallow inside, hoping I will follow and strive. But nah, I wasn't made to be that way. While it may have seemed that way, it's safe to say I seem okay, but really I'm not. See what I'm not, and every dude you see while I'm rot with feelings that we sealed up to rot. Cause the pain, it's been stained on my brain like Kurt Cobain. I can't contain all these feelings I have.
These feelings so strange. When I'm feeling sad, I hope you're feeling the same. I hope you're sharing this pain, cause I know it gets better. And even if it seems you're okay, I know better. And even if I'm feeling okay, I'm no better. Came across as someone bossy and rude. The flame we lost when we had fought in this room. When we alone, we consumed the same amount of mountains of misconceptions and assumptions and bad attitudes. Yelled at a dude for giving you looks. Tried to be the perfect man, but I had felt you were shook. Wish I knew you wanted me to do the best I could, cause I hurt you and through all the work that we went through to put together something so damn cool away. Cause the pain has been stained on my brain like Kurt Cobain. I can't contain all these feelings I have, these feelings of strain. When I'm feeling sad, I hope you're feeling the same. I hope you're sharing this pain, cause I know it gets better. And even if it seems you're okay, I know better. And even if I'm feeling okay, I know better. Why would I try to keep it up? This and that, then you played me. Wish you had what it took to look me in my eyes and say to me the real. You gave me half the deal we signed up for. Love's a commitment, you ride or die once or twice to function right. It ain't love, marriage, and then a baby carriage. But the least you could do is see the shit through until we would share it. The feeling of unpreparedness, cause it was just you. Embarrassing but true. I declare it's only fair if it's the truth. But the truth hurts and you hurt. So maybe the boot's my new turf. Spit the truth out my mouth about the dude who screw me out of you and me. Girl, I'm done losing sleep, cause I'm using this to do my thing with my dreams. And you ain't, think you running game, but you just running. Hard in the pain, but you make it so hard to stay. You're thinking it's okay, but it isn't. Hope to God you feel the love you've been given, cause for now it's really far from your vision. Said for now it's really far from your vision. Cause the pain, it's been stained on your brain like Kurt Cobain. You can't contain all these feelings you have, these feelings so strange. When I'm feeling glad, I hope you're feeling the same. You start to feel sane, cause I know it gets better. And even when you feel you're okay, it gets better. Before you ever give in to pain, just know better.
I'm here, I ain't going nowhere. There's no way you can stop me, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm gonna do what I do. It's like, I'm gonna do the music that I love, that I grew up on, you know what I mean? And I don't care if you like me or not. If you don't like me, you ain't gotta like me, you know what I mean? I just like to put my stuff out there and it's like, see how the world takes it.
Used to get bodied for being built little, till I had figured the problem and simple to fit, so I spit sickle. Cellular keeping track of my regular day. I turn the calendar page to see it's celebration day where I stay. Every other kid in passing I mention when rapping doesn't deserve the shine I give them within my rhymes. But ask them to this day if they remember my face. If they deny it, then that's fine, they'll pump the gas to my fame. Often ashamed of my past, but I'm afraid of the future. With what I do with the present, you swear that I was a loser. I know it's useless to try and explain away the confusion, but trust when I admit that I'm aware of what I'm doing. Written flair to the bullshit, what I'm saying is I'm a legend. Prior to all these dick riches trying to make me lesser, none can test the best dressed flow scholar from Aaron Mills. Very skilled gunning from St. Clair over Loyola's hills. I'm overkill at flowing over dope beats. I'm over exhausted from my own victories. Working on making major history with the paper and pen. Said to my friend, what's the point of my legacy end? I wanna join the zeitgeist and finance my nightlife. Been living off the high life. Used to do it all for a girl, now I do it for a Klondike. Bars for days, so far man, that's all they say. In reference to my dedication, then my rhymes on page. All the way turned up, bitch, call my name. I'll be there if you wanna reach me. It's okay, turn the impossible to possible. Never falling from grace, cause I'm free falling. Free of form, freestyling like we ballin'. Rolling up weed cause I'm all in. For calling up all the homies to chill. But what's the point if you ain't trying to be real?
Yo, 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 yo.
Yesterday we were getting high. You were invited. You would have liked it. I know you all too well. I said that we could kiss or pass goodbye, but you were excited. There's no way to fight it. You can stay beside it, yeah, I know.
Here's to another lousy millennium.
figured out how to walk on my own 2 feet. But as a walk in the park is easy on these streets. Growing one with nature and stealing back any hateful words that I made when I was incapable of spreading my message from paper to song form. Long form raps have me longing for short form laps. As my legs are tired running around all of these people that used to say I was too slow to pay attention. Cause now they all wanna play me some 20 questions as my lesson learned. I never walked the path to conquer alone. I held my own with homies, never got lonely. Cause I'm open to throwing my shoes off. Feel the grass between my toes. I walk the beaten path because it's hard to run the sit surrounded by hoes. I used to walk alone, but then I met a special someone. Someone to sing the song for, someone to sing along for, someone to kick a spit and written for and know she's smitten. Someone to see it all with, someone to see my fault switch, someone to understand the feeling of what falling hard is. But a life can't be spent revolving around a single person. I let my circle grow and at that expense I let one person go. Now that it's over I know that I could be open to some overgrowth. My mind just overflows with rhythm in the name of Big Pac and the Holy Ghost. Dreaming in horror shows, waking up comatose, seeing light in sepia tone. I don't condone the idea that pain and suffering's worth its weight in gold. But if that's the case then I made enough to live in Los Cabos, Mexico. They got some killer waves, yeah. So now that I've been born, lived, almost died, and experienced sacrifice, separate from marriage ties, but carrying extra flies and wallets, cause I'm still cashless, something I wouldn't rap with. Does this mean life is tragic, but meaning will come right after? I don't have all the answers, but I've got the only one that ever seems to matter. You'll have all your questions answered if you start living and stop asking. That's why I chose today to just get off my mattress.
Beautiful. Classic.